All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Get this thing adjusted here. Today is November 9th. It's Wednesday. Midterms were yesterday. Anticipating, curious how that's gonna end up turning out. Um, where's my mouse here? All right. So right now, 5 minutes till open, and I got a little bit of a late start to the stream today. But let's get this gap scanner put together real quick. Or my gap watch list, I should say. Wow, is there really a gap that large? We have a 224% gap on MACK. CALA. Looks like it's gapped up 24%. NRBO. That one on watch as well. All right. Let's take a look at MAC. MACK. Wow, look at this. This is like a stock we'd see in a hot market. This is like a gap we'd see in a hot market, I should say. So, only thing that right away when I look at a stock like this that I'm concerned about is that we've made such a big move pre-market that I feel like we inherently run the risk as I guess with any um, gapped momentum stock into the open, run the risk of just kind of fading off, especially with the move this big. So that's my initial concern with it. Chart. So make sure to throw this one in the side chart. None of the leading gappers yesterday really held up too nicely at all. ICCM, um, maybe for continuation today. It's up a little bit this morning. It's up 7%. DWAC is down. Tesla's 190 a share. MACK. Float, 13 million share float. It's nice. NRBO, to side chart. I want to take a look at these other ones. Charting wise, don't look so good. PTE is a bit cheaper. NRBO, this one looks better. I have to add this one to a side chart. And then CALA. Okay, right now, 30 seconds till open. Give me watching MACK. Pretty impressive though. I haven't seen a gap this big in a long time. Start with smaller share size. There's the bell. 10 million shares of volume traded already. Pre-market on this thing. Gonna have to give this thing a second here. Nice range on it. Like 60 cents a share on that candle. We're gonna hold 13. Thing about this one is there is a bit of a spread. The bids keep opening up quite a bit. Just gonna have to be patient on this thing. And a bit careful. So far support held there at 50. Six million shares of volume trade on that first 1 minute candle. Wow. Definitely some indecision here, though we're kind of looks like a flag forming. Don't really want to try it there at 50 because if we break that, I feel like we could flush pretty quickly through those levels. Hey, I mean, it's cool to see a gap this big. I haven't seen a gap this big in a long time. It seemed to be a lot more common in how to market. It's really going to do me like that right away this morning, isn't it? Hit the buy button there at 90. It fills me at 35. Oh well. It's a nice trade. Ten seconds left of this 1 minute candle. It'd be nice to see it close green. And it's going to end up flushing. Don't really want to try to catch it down here. Yo, Bacon. What's up, man? Sorry, had one good trade this morning. Got totally screwed by Weeble, but I guess that's the price that I pay for using this platform in Sim. This was a really quick breakout here. Hit the buy button at 90. It breaks out. Hit the sell button at 40. Fills me at 35. Sells at 35. Flat trade. Should have been a 40-cent winner. Oh, that's right. You don't work today, do you? Yeah, it's a bit annoying. I really hate when that happens because, yeah, this is Sim. This is what it's all about. But it's annoying because it's not accurately reflecting how I'm trading because when fills are shoddy like that. Um, so literally, I hit the buy button when the bid wasn't even, and the ask wasn't even over 13, and it fills me at 35. So it just was delayed by several, like at least 2 seconds. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Nah, it's not necessarily just about that, but you have to pay a little bit. So like there's brokers that have what's called direct access routing. And so the execution is like instantaneous. And this is oh, there's a flush there to 70. It's gonna halt down. So this is a bit disappointing right now. But yeah, DAR, exactly, direct access routing. There are some brokers, but they cost money. Whether it's for like a monthly fee or you're usually paying commissions per trade. So something that I would like to get to in the future, but as of right now, don't have the funds to just want to throw at that. Um, so I mean, it is what it is. This just really frustrates me. I try not to get upset by it, but like I said, it's just sim. But the thing is it like I said, it's not accurately reflecting how I'm trading when it's feeling me like that. Um, yeah, it was a 50-cent trade, and it filled me flat. 50 cents on 150 shares, $75 trade. It would have been I would have been up 75 bucks right now. And then being up 75 bucks, I would have had a little bit of a cushion, a bit more aggressive. Because then if I take a nice aggressive trade and I lose 75, well now I'm flat. If I lose 75 now, it's going to put me down 75 bucks in the day. So it's just kind of this whole. It's just a mental thing, Because now I'd feel like, I got a little bit gypped. But like I said, that's just the nature of the situation right now. Because like if you see this, it's like one share. Hit the buy button. Look how long it's taking. So it's not showing up, right? So now there it goes. And the thing about this is sometimes it's annoying because just like it won't accurately reflect my winning trades, sometimes it doesn't accurately reflect my losing trades either because sometimes I'll be buying on a dip. So like here, for example, say it pulls back here and I hit the buy button at 20, and then a second after I hit the buy button, it flashes to 1280. Sometimes it'll fill me at 1280, and sometimes it'll work to my benefit, which I don't I don't like that. Um, but it happens a lot more often where I'm buying breakouts and then it fills me after the breakout happens, even though I hit the buy button before the breakout level. So I mean that's just a bit frustrating there. Got my cash account over here, and this fills right away. So if you look at this is the stock that I'm trading. So this is my positions. This is my order window. Bid ask 75, 79. Obviously, it's gonna be changing as I'm hitting the buy button. But hit the buy button with one share. Boom, it's there right now, 90. So it fills me on the bid, which is going to happen most of the time. Hit sell button, executed. So that's quick. That's quick execution. That's not even direct access routing. That's just kind of that's because I'm using an actual account. And look at that. I just made myself a whopping 10 cents on that trade. Um, but so I like to use my cash account for trading as much as I can, but I only have, you know, $1,500 in there. So it's a little bit limiting because you have to wait 2 days for your cash to settle. And it's like you use up the buying power, basically, is how it works. Can't remember if I explained it or not, but big new move yesterday. I was going to bake bread and then realized I didn't have enough flour, so I did all this stuff to prep for it and then couldn't even make bread. Silly. I mean, not like it's all that much to prep, but just, yeah, got the starter on a scheduler. All right, I should take a look at these other watch list stocks. ARRY is pulling back. PTE doesn't look good. NRBO. All right, this one looks better. How much volume's traded so far? Breakout level in NRBO, or at least pre-market highs, would be 82. Might have to look for a bit of a pullback, though. CALA. This one's also starting to break out here. This one has more range. Yeah. This is the fear of a stock that's gapped up 200%. I mean, look at this fantastic pre-market move. And now we're just, market opens, gives a little push, rejects off that, and now we're fading off. So it's a bit disappointing. It's NRBO. There's the over highs. Might have to wait for some sort of 1 minute pullback, though. It's a bit extended. Here's a 1 minute pullback. Got 10 seconds left on this candle. Gonna look to hold this a bit. If we get below 76 again, I'll step out. So far, it's holding 77 well. Need some more green right here. No. Look to reposition. This is a nice 1 minute candle here, but I wanted to make the new high right away and see if it can continue higher. Mac, we're trying to curl back up towards VWAP here. VWAP's 40 cents off. All right, man. It's a big buy there at 73. Looks to be a bit more patient with this trade here. Candle making new high would be up over 77 over these levels here. This little candle here. We need to see more green though. Green print at 75, but it's not going. It's a big bid at 74 there, I see. But there's more red. Shoot. Look at that beautiful little 1 minute pullback. Oh, I hit the sell button. Why can't I leave my stop loss at 72? That was the spot. Boom, there's a 10-cent trade right there. Come on, man. And I was out. I just said I was gonna be more patient with it. It's alright. These from 4. Take 6 cents for now. See if we can. Doesn't look like it wants to go right away. So I took the entry here. This was nice trading. Looking for the 1 minute pullback. Didn't have it. Kind of started rolling over. Hit the sell button for 1 cent. 1 cent gain. Took the entry here at 74. ended up getting the top, and then it looked like it was going to roll over and break. But before it did break, I ended up hitting the sell button too soon. And then for it to reverse, and it gave me my 10-cent trade. Profit target 85. Ended up going to 88. Just off by just a little bit of time. I think the reason why I hit the sell button here is because it paid off. With this trade here, got in at 77. Should have had the stop loss below this pivot level. But instead, when it started rolling over on this candle, I hit the sell and it ended up being a 1-cent winner. Now here I repositioned again at 74, looking for a 1 minute pullback to resolve, making a new candle, making a new high. Looks like it's kind of rolling over, and I hit the sell button at 73 just for buyers to come in at this bottom, this double bottom at 72. Boom, and it gives it 10 cents. So what was a 1-cent winner should have been my profit target here at 85, and it got it. Good that I recognized it. Bad that I didn't follow through and wasn't quite patient enough. And I should have had the stop loss below this little pivot level instead of trying to anticipate that it's going to break. That was the mistake there. Take a look at these other stocks real quickly. All the continuation stuff is just fading off. Nothing looks good here. DWAC, no volume. Veru still halted for that pre-market pending news. Weird. It's interesting. Get back over to NRBO. We're kind of flagging out again here. Mm-mm. So that we're gonna go right there. It's 85 again. Only thing now here is, well, it's not super extended. We got a nice little consolidation here with this smaller 5-minute candle. Got about a minute and a half on it left. Heck, if I wasn't down here and I held my entry, I could have been holding with a trailing stop. That probably would have triggered my trailing stop here at 78. SPRY is halted. Let's take a look at it. No interest in that. MAC, it's rejecting VWAP here. Man, there's just a lot of range on these candles. There's certainly opportunity with this volatility. It's a little flush there on NRBO. Almost try to take a stab down there when I see those. It's like I instantly want to try to buy these flushes, but mm. Wow, look at that reversal. All right, you're watching here. Oh, you're going ham Valorant? Oh, I thought you were. Oh, just waiting for Keanu to get everything. For some reason, I thought you were at the doctor's or the hospital or whatever. But nice. Shrek kids, bro. Sorry I missed your call on Discord yesterday. I did not see it. Pretty sure I was AFK. Think I accidentally left my stuff on because I was at Kai's grandparents. Dude, we made a homemade lasagna for them for the first time. Bro, it was delicious. It was one of the best lasagna I've ever had. I can't lie. I was pretty hype on it. Kai and I both. Dude, you should help me design a new thumbnail for this my market open streams. MACK. This thing is just there's too many wicks. Too many wicks. Look at this wickiness. Let's just screw up and it called you. Oh, that is a bit strange. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
I found something out on the porch. Maybe a little bit later, come on out, take a look at it.
Okay.
I'm heading for.
1 second. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Looking for a setup here. So far, so small green of the day. Would have been up over 100 if that NRBO, I mean that MACK trade filled me properly. But it is what it is. Can't let myself get tilted off something like that. That would be stupid because it's on my control. ARRY. Don't really like this one that much. I believe it's. Let me check the float. Let me check the float. Yeah, it's higher float. That's what I thought. You can tell from this action. 150 million share float. The range is not very good. Really itching to get some different. It doesn't really make sense right now to do it. Probably won't do it. But itching to get some different rims for this car because the rims that came on it are not rims. They're just the standard, black. I don't know even what they're. I guess the rims with hubcaps on it, and they're ugly, mega ugly. That's something that I've done on every car I've had so far is get some nice rims for it. So I'll probably do the same thing with this eventually. Gonna continue to watch NRBO. Man, this was my biggest flop so far. I sold in this 15-second candle. I was at 74, sold at 75 when it started to roll over. Or maybe it was just flat. I think it was just flat. And then you got the extension right as I hit the sell button. So it's an L there. Gonna have to go back and watch that action. You have buyers coming on that pullback there. Eh. RBO right at the breakout level. Nice flag on the 5-minute here. There's double top at 88. It's going to break. Can we break and hold? Pretty much a triple top there at 88. But went to 88.5 on the first leg up. So watching here during this little consolidation to see if we do get the break, but I want to be careful because we just double top there at 88. Basically a triple top. And don't really want to be adding too high into this move. Because isn't really much of a stock that has a lot of an extension to the upside. You kind of have to get in low to have some upside potential to make the risk to reward there. It looks like it wants it. But we just keep running into resistance there at 88. Big buyer 85. Let's see what happens with it. Bid's thinning out. Yeah. That break down there was a bit predictable. Here we go. Can we break 88 or we're just going to run into resistance again? There is the snap. Right back down, though. On good volume, though. I hate to see this turn into a big false breakout candle, though. Dang, dude, you Merkin kids. That's hype. 19-9. It's pretty good. See if it's going to catch itself on this ascending support. Could be worth a shot. It's not very clean, though. And it'll be coming into it off this false breakout candle. Mac is holding up here. Looks like it's trying to reclaim VWAP. 19 million shares of volume trade on this one so far. Bacon Merkin kids over here, bro. What was your KD? Oh, now we're accelerating. Wow, that was an explosive move there. 60 cents. Ten seconds left in this 1 minute candle. It's 13. It's holding up there. I look for the 1 minute pullback here on this. I guess that was the 1 minute pullback right there. Cal making new high over 13. So he's gonna fall out there, yeah. Enamel cast iron Dutch oven for 40 bucks. Nice. It's a good deal. We're kind of doing a W pattern right here in the 15 second. Looks like it wants to go. It's holding strong. More red. Is it gonna get bought up? Nope. Trying to anticipate the break through 13 because I feel like when we got it, it's gonna be really quick. Oh, dude, that's fine. That is a-okay. You do not have to. Slowly getting back some profit on this thing. Kept looking like it was going to go, and I didn't want to be. I wanted to be in if it was going to go because I feel like this thing could snap quickly. It's kind of what it's done here. With this leg up when it broke over 37, I mean, to 90, that was like very quick. Yeah, I'm down for games today. I think I'm going over to music around 11. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely down this afternoon. I work this evening, but this afternoon for sure. Oh, should have been watching NRBO. Oh, no. That was already that false breakout. See how this little bull flag is going to resolve. Looks like it's breaking down a bit. Bars came in on that little breakdown, though. Definitely getting some indecision around here. It's funny, this is kind of running right into the pre-market line that I had drawn in that descending resistance. Let's see if we can break that. Yeah, this thing is just whippy. Spread opens up like 20 cents there. Makes it a bit tough. Yeah, this thing just keeps wicking up. Looks like it wants to break 13 and then sellers come in. I gave it 2 attempts on this candle here and this candle here when the tape started to speed up to see if we were going to get the 13 break, and it didn't happen. This is weird. VRU still halted from pre-market pending news. Never seen quite this before. Well, never say never, but this is a bit strange. NRBO, yeah, it looked like it was kind of done after that false breakout. We'll see if we can reclaim 80s. CLA, not really interested in trading this one. It was very whippy. At least right now until it's a bit more obvious. This is gonna be it on MACK. This is gonna break descending resistance. Just not a lot of volume here. The volume profile looks good though. We had this ramp up in green volume, and on the pullback, it's been lighter volume. 21 million shares traded so far on the day. Yeah, where is the volume here? I'm gonna have to wait on this. There's just no volume. Could be, maybe look to get in on one of these pullbacks, but I don't really want to be trying to time this consolidation. It's gonna be too difficult. Plus the spread keeps opening up to like 10, 15, 20 cents. So that's not great. ICCM from the other day making a small move. It's a bit choppy though. There's no volume. Markets down slightly. Q's down 0.5%. SPY down 0.4%. I'll continue to be patient and watch MACK here to see if we start to speed up, if we're going to break this descending resistance and start to curl back up towards 13. The one trade this morning that I certainly messed up was on NRBO. Trying to time this 1 minute pullback here. In at 74. And I got out right as it looks like it was going to roll over here at 73. Should have had the stop just below this level, below this pivot. And then it did end up reversing and giving me the 10 cent that I was looking for. In fact, it actually gave 15 cents on 1,000 shares. So that was the one trade this morning that, I'm going to have to go back and look and see what my tall tale sign was that I should have been holding this a little bit longer. I think my stop was just a little bit too tight. Instead of keeping it below this pivot level, I just kind of anticipated it rolling over like it did right here. But it didn't. Buyer stepped right in on this double bottom, and it gave me the 10 cents. Had I held that, would have been up close to 200 on the day. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, though. All you can do is try to learn what you can from mistakes like that, right? MACK. This thing is just a bit funky. Don't really like it in this area that much during this little kind of diagonal consolidation. I mean, look how wicky this thing is. Yeah, there's a lot of range, but I just find it difficult. Might throw it a bit here to see if this VWAP bounce holds. Nah, too late now. Anything else on scans? Doesn't look like it. Wow. Meta's up 7% today. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, nice. Surely there has to be some sort of a bottom on this thing. Down from $384 a share down to 88 in the last year. Wonder where that's going to be. Oops. NRBO is fighting its way back. NRBO I looked a little bit more than MACK, at least in this area, or at this time of day, because we're getting more consistent volume on this thing. More so than MACK. Mac Daddy. Let me look for an entry on this pullback here. Volume's just not consistent. It's the one thing. There's nothing really obvious right now. That's probably the reason why we're not getting any kind of consistent volume. 5-minute volume is continually fading off here. Though it's forming a flag here on the 1 minute. If I take an entry on this, we definitely have to be a little more patient with it. Ah. Looks like Mac is trying to break that kind of descending resistance we've been getting on it. Well, with a little bit more volume, let's take a look at it. Just not much volume, though. That's a thing. I don't think it fell on that bid there. It's just about to cancel it. Back over 50, though, so I'll give it a second. Midterms. Midterms. Curious if my boy Ron Jeremy got elected again. Just kidding. I haven't been paying attention. Oh wow, it is close. What percentage of votes have been counted so far? Do you have any idea? Taylor's coming in here. M-I-C-K. Like 90? Okay. Man, that is close. How long does it take for them to count up mail-in ballots or absentee? I'm not gonna get filled, am I? No. Try to hit the bid there on this little dip. Try to cancel. Okay. No, dang. Mistake on my part. Wanted to get that canceled quickly. Man, that is close. NRBO is clawing its way back. I'm gonna take a look at this one here. Should be done later today. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, Evers did win. Good. I did not like Tim Michaels. Did you see that there was a cannabis referendum on this last ballot? I don't know if you. I'm assuming you went and voted. But I wonder if it's just to get an idea of what Wisconsin wants, or if it's actually a referendum that's gonna be put in place if it gets voted. I'm not sure. Oh, it's just to garner interest. Yeah, they did that last. I did that last time though. What's the point? Last time they did it and it was like 70% yes, and that didn't do anything. So I don't understand. What'd they do? Yeah, because last time I'm pretty sure it was 70-30. Oh, sure. Yeah. But I'm saying my point being is that it was like I said, 70% in favor of, and nothing came out of it. Probably just got blocked though, so maybe that's what you're saying. Keep Ron Jeremy, eh? It's been unfortunate. Ah, gotcha. Seems so dumb, bro. There's so much tax money from it. Like when Illinois legalized, it was like millions of dollars in the first week of tax money they got for the state. I don't even know what that means. What's Tavern League? Wow, I gave back too much profit. I'm flat on the day now. I was up 70. Sloppy trade on MACK. It was tough with that spread. I don't get it though. Why does that everything? And since Wisconsin's a beer, so they want Mary Jane legalized, I think it would hurt beer sales. Oh, I see. Well, it might. It probably would. But I feel like there would be more money to be gained from cannabis legalization. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. From January to November of this year, like 10 months, Illinois has took about $387 million in tax money from marijuana. Almost 400 milli. Oh, this one's saying Illinois nets. Fact check. Illinois marijuana revenue more than 582 million. So, damn. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't really understand what the big. I mean, I understand it might hurt beer sales, but I feel like at what cost? What's up, Tyson? In the building. That's what Tyson's ass is just thinking about is cheaper weed. Not wrong though. Nah, I doubt it. I doubt it would hurt them that much. Sounds interesting. Cannabis beer, eh? Minnesota also legalized edibles. Yeah, that's facts. How is it small town Wisconsin? Don't really understand that. Say the same thing about Illinois. Illinois is more small town than Wisconsin, just besides Chicago, I suppose. MACK. Blow view ops fighting back again. Not really interested in taking a trade down here. CALA volume died off. NRBO also fading. Yeah, nothing from the gap scan looks good anymore. HSTO is on scans. Maybe we're worth a shot on this 1 minute pullback here. Yeah, those are all big beer cities that you just named off, so I can understand why, but it's really stupid. Yeah, there's just not much volume on this thing here. HSTO, I'm not really so sure about this thing. I don't know if there's news on it. It doesn't look like there is. Just kind of a random pop. It's up 40% though. 50% basically. And it's a bit of a spread on this cheaper stock, 3 cents. It can open up to like 4 or 5 cents as well. Nothing else really looks all that good. NRBO, meh. Yeah, so this 1 minute pullback did end up holding up here. Watching ASTO. Right into this ascending resistance. I'm just not sure there's enough volume on this thing to have really good follow through on these moves. Oh, Tyson's out of here. All right. Yeah, I'll probably be there around 11:30. He's probably not still here though. Kind of boned myself saying that I was going to be there though, because I was supposed to work over lunch today. Feel bad, but at the same time, I don't. But it's like my schedule is not cohesive at all with the music people's schedules. 0% opposite, which is kind of unfortunate. But this is more important to me. Wait, bacon. Oh, you talking to me with that? Yeah, I've been trying to stay consistent. Been doing a fairly good job of staying consistent with this, but I don't know. It's been difficult. I've not worked on music with the That's an Important Crew in a while. Don't want to completely just neglect that, but like I said, it's like I don't know. It's tricky because my schedule is opposite of theirs, and Joe has a super late night job and sleeps in super late, and then the time he's free, or the days that he would have off, is the time that I'm going to be trading. Oh, it's taking a taste about his work. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's just been tricky. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's gone as heck. I can't tell sarcasm over chat, bro. This is too difficult. Well, I think I've been a little bit bad at recently is going to bed consistently. Gotta treat this shit like it's my career. And if it was my career, something that I was having to do, I would be forcing myself to go to bed sooner. It's been really hard for me to get up out of bed the last week or two. It's my own fault. This morning was hella hard, dude. Hit snooze 2 or 3 times. I'm just like trying to peel myself out of bed and just turn on my lights and just look, scowl at the wall for a few minutes before I actually could look alive. I was like, just damn. Yeah, but the thing about I don't know. Yeah, that's true. As long as you get up and you are there. But some jobs are obviously more high performance than others, or more demanding than others. Like my job at Florian, it wasn't very I mean, it may be physically strenuous at times, but not mentally strenuous really ever. I mean, there was some cases where I had to do there was some critical thinking involved a little bit, but nothing where I couldn't show up off 5 6 hours of sleep and function perfectly fine for the job. The thing about trading is it's not the case. If I show up to trade with 5 6 hours of sleep, I'm gonna be off my mark crazy. I'm gonna be slow to react. I am gonna be quick to get frustrated. I'm gonna be just not on my game. So it's like I really have to just force that discipline in with my sleep schedule, and it's difficult, especially if I want to do other things like I don't like play games after work or whatever. It's like, it's tough. It's tough, bro. Mentally present and physically present are very different. Yeah, dude, that's for sure. And there was one of these days. Um, Last week, one of my biggest red days, I was not physically, or I'm sorry, not mentally present. I wasn't all there. And it was mainly due to lack of sleep, lack of preparation. Sitting my ass down 15 minutes, 10 minutes before the market opens and trying to scramble to get some stuff together, and I'm still half asleep. It's like that is not the recipe for success. So that's why I'm trading sim. Just working on all the kinks of every aspect of trading, whether it's the discipline that has to come in other areas of life to be successful at this. Like, dude, there's so many times where I wake up off not having enough sleep, and it's like it would just be so easy. Nothing would happen if I would just go to sleep. Like today, for example, there really was not that much opportunity. There was some. We had some good opportunity, not a lot. I wouldn't have really missed it. Like I'm sitting flat on the day. Granted, I got missed on one of my fills on my first trades. That would have been a nice trade, but sitting here flat on the day, it's like, yeah, if I would have just slept and got up at 9:30, would have felt a lot better, and I would have been the same P&L on the day. So it's like, am I really? So I have all those thoughts that go through my head when I wake up and I'm comfortable. I don't want to get my ass up, and it's so tricky because there's not any consequences. At least no short-term consequences, but long-term, I'm cheating myself when I do stuff like that, or if I were to do something like that. But so far, I've been fairly consistent. I don't know. This is tough, dude. And it's tough because I feel bad a little bit about the music thing, but then again, I don't because I was always hyped to work on them, work on music with them as a group, but I never made it clear or never told them that this was something that I was wanting to do long term or something that was like my true passion. Like I love music, I love working on music, but it's not something that I've ever really wanted to do for a full time job. I realized that very quickly on when I started working on beats and playing guitar and doing whatever else, and I love it. I always will love it, but it's not something that I want to do as a career because I'm not that passionate about it. Unless we had some song pop off, maybe that'd give me a little more motivation. That'd be cool. But even still, it's like this is kind of my long term what I want to do. I know I can do it. I'm seeing the progress. It's just so slow and steady, and sometimes it can get really trying and difficult to continue to hold the vision. But as the sign says, hold the vision, trust the process. Don't obsess over P&L. Red days are critical for learning and developing. Facts. Cut losses quick. I've been better about that. That isn't something that I have improved dramatically over the last year. So that's good. One bad day isn't the end. No, it's not. Because god dang, dude, this can get so just emotionally draining. But it's just the nature of what it is. And I just gotta be resilient. It's 10 o'clock now. 11 o'clock Eastern time. It's been an hour and a half since market open. Not really seeing anything I'm interested in. Real quick, gonna get a glass of water. Drain the old snake. Dude, that's crazy. Colin, Stalin, Bacon, Bod. Doing a promo. I don't know if you're here. You should let me refer you to Weeble though. They've been doing some mad nutty promos. I'm guessing because there hasn't been a lot of people in the markets because the market's been so shoddy recently. times 2 the amount of usual fractional shares you'd get for referring somebody. I remember when I did one promo way back, they were doing a deal where I'd refer 3 people. So I refer basically all. I think you probably remember you probably remember me trying to get you to do this. I'd refer 3 people for 10 shares. Ended up getting it. They're not doing a deal. Thanksgiving special. I don't know when. No, it's through the 30th of the month. Refer one person, and you get 30 fractional shares. Oh, you already have Weeble set up. Have you deposited money in Weeble? And if so, damn. Because, yeah, 30 fractional shares value between 3 and 3K. Obviously, 3,000, never going to get anything like that. But if you were to get the minimum, if you were going to get the minimum for all of those, that's $90. It's almost $100. I would give you $20. I mean, it's just free money at this point. But there's only so many people I know. Can't wait to it, dude. I'd mad appreciate it. The thing I'm pretty sure though, the only caveat is that you have to refer, and then I'm pretty sure that you have to. Though it doesn't say that in this deal, so it might not be the case. But I'm pretty sure what it was last time is you have to deposit $100 as the referee. But you can just take it out again. You have to deposit $100. You don't have to do anything. I'm pretty sure that's what it takes to actually complete it. I could be wrong though, because it's not saying anything in the fine print about that. But I think that's what the case was last time. Um, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna send the link to you. Um, oh man, I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back. All right, dude. I'm back. I think I might wrap it up here. Flat on the day. A bit disappointed. Gave back too much profit on Mac. Just a little bit sloppy trying to anticipate the break, but we never got over this ascending resistance. Sorry, descending resistance. Nothing else really looks that good right now. So I'll try to be back 2 or 3 o'clock to scan. Probably won't stream, but that's gonna do it for me today. Gonna wrap things up. Gotta go eat some food and then head over to music. Gonna suck down a few eggs. Um, but yeah, I mean, let me know on that referral. If not, it's obviously it's no big deal. No pressure. Um, You're probably playing Valorant, aren't you? Huh? Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed there. I've had more consistent red days more recently. I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board and really figure out what exactly is going on. Constantly learning, constantly progressing, constantly learning from the mistakes that I make. That is the nature of this beast. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow streaming. Tuma, I appreciate it. As always, you hanging out. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one, man. Peace out.